I mentioned in a video that you need to find your niche. And in that video, I basically talked about why you don't have clients. I also talked about it when starting a portfolio. Let's talk about how to find your niche. So hi everybody, for y'all that don't know me, my name is Xavier Jolly. I'm a graphic designer and I've been a freelance designer for the last 5 years or so. And finding your niche is the single most important thing as a designer that you can do. But in this video, I'm going to break it down into defining what is a niche, how you can find it simply, can I branch outside of that niche, and we'll make some side notes at the end. So let's hop into it. So number one, what is a niche? A niche is, generally speaking, you are a specified designer. So let's say you mainly do logo design. You are a logo designer. Your niche is logos. You do animation. You mainly do animation. You're an animator. That's your niche. And that's what a niche is to kind of solidify what you do or what you enjoy doing the most to allow it to be what your main audience you bring in is. That isn't to say you can't go outside your niche, but we'll talk about that in the later point of this video. Now let's transition into how to find it. How to find your niche. So I would say this is going to be a little difficult for some people. For some people, it might be the easiest thing in the world. This is very dependent on you. What I say is, if you are a design student, if you're in graphic design school or just got out of school, what projects did you enjoy the most? Use those as your niche, or use that as your starting point for your niche. Are you a freelance designer and been a freelance designer for a while? What are some of the favorite projects you've done? Use those as your starting ground for your niche. And that's basically to say that, like, what you enjoy the most in design should probably be your niche, because once you identify your niche, you are going to pretty much do that 70 to 80% of the time. Now let's transition into, can you work outside of your niche? Well, yes, and you should. Your niche is to identify a target audience in which you have specified designs that you are experienced with on those topics. But working outside your niche also allows you to appeal to a wider range group of people. Now, working outside your niche should kind of contain the same elements of what you do in your niche on things you do outside of your niche. So such as, you're a logo specialist, you're a logo designer, you mainly do logo. Well, you could do branding, because it's included with logo design most of the time. And you could probably do a website. Those things make sense. If you're an animator, you could do video editing. That makes sense. And you could do still graphics. I'm not saying you can't do all these different things. But just note, like, it's smarter if you're going to work outside your niche to use that same skill set from your niche on things outside your niche. Does that I think is the best way to explain it. And that's it. That's finding your niche and can you work outside of it, and explaining what a niche is. Now, this isn't a video that's meant to blow the mind of some people, but I know some people just want the simple explanation of what a niche is, because every new designer has heard the term find your niche. And it's a saying that not a lot of people go into detail what it is. Sure, you'll get the short answer, but I feel like actually explaining what it is going to help a lot more than anything. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, comment down below what I should talk about next. If you want to commission me, my email is zaviorjollydesign@gmail.com. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @XavierJolly. If you want to follow my TikTok, it's @XavierJ. And with all that being said and done, I will talk to you all in the next one. Peace.